Hi and welcome. In this video we'll show you how to make your own set of multimeter pin leads that can be used to measure current in breadboard circuits. They're also pretty good for measuring voltage too. So normally to measure current it's not hard, but it's a bit fiddly. So to measure current we need to put our multimeter, dial our multimeter around so that it's reading in this area. So this is current measured in amperes. I normally set it to about 200 milliamps to start with, and if the current's smaller we can move it up here. But in order to measure current, if you recall from an earlier video, we need to break the circuit open and make the current flow through the multimeter. So if I want to measure the current in this circuit, it's a series circuit, so the current should be constant all the way around the circuit. Well, the current will be constant all the way around the circuit. But if I want to measure the current, I can break the circuit open. Okay. Now when I make the connection again, you'll notice that the light will come on. Okay, so I've got a circuit again, but this time I'm making the current flow through the multimeter, and we can see that we've got, just move that up there, we've got 14.5 milliamps of current flowing in the circuit. Alright, so this requires a little bit of dexterity and it's a little bit fiddly, and there is a better way of doing it, which I will now show you. So to make your multimeter pin leads, you'll need a couple of banana plugs, like so, with a screw to hold the lead in, and you'll need a couple of jumper wires, like these. And the jumper wires should be red and black. They should be about 150 millimeters long, so this white one is a better length. If I take the end of the jumper wire and bend it, and these jumper wires are about 1 cent each, so I guess it's not too much of a problem if it breaks. So bend the end of the jumper wire. I'm going to pretend that this white jumper wire is black. So loosen off the screw for the banana plug, insert the end of the jumper wire into the banana plug, and screw it down. Nice and tight. Okay, so that's in pretty good, and we'll repeat the process for our red lead. So bend the end around. Okay, we'll insert that into the banana plug. I think I have to loosen that off a little more. Alright, insert that into the end of the banana plug and tighten the screw down. Oops. Let's do that one more time. So we'll loosen the screw off. And do it up nice and tightly. Okay, that's pretty solid. Okay, oops, I bent the wrong end of this one. Okay, so now we've got two banana plugs that we can put into our multimeter. So here's my multimeter. I can put the red lead there, my black lead into common. And now let's have a look at how easy it is to measure current in our breadboard with this arrangement. Okay, so here we have the same circuit that we had earlier, and we're going to measure current with our newly constructed pins. So we can see that we have our multimeter set to measure current here at 200 milliamps. We still need to make the current flow through the multimeter, but it's a little bit easier this time. So what I'll do is I'll just move that pin to there. So I will then connect the multimeter to the positive terminal, and the negative multimeter lead to the resistor. And there you see that we're measuring the same current of 14.5 milliamps, but we don't have to pinch wires together, and it's a lot easier. So now you can make your own set of multimeter pin leads for breadboards and get busy measuring current and voltage in a much easier way. So good luck with it.